Right now at 5, a man accused of murder appears in Chippewa County Court after hiding from police for 2 years.
And a 78-year-old Richard Harnish has been sentenced for preying on a 17-year-old victim.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. A La Crosse man is in custody tonight, accused of stabbing someone to death. 50-year-old Brian Smith was arrested after police say he stabbed a victim on South 6th Street last night. Police say they found the victim with multiple stab wounds around 9:30 p.m. The victim later died. Smith appeared in court earlier today and is claiming the stabbing was in self-defense. A judge set his cash bond for $500,000 and ordered Smith to a GPS monitoring device and to have no alcohol. Police believe the stabbing was an isolated incident. Smith is facing charges of first-degree intentional homicide.
This morning, 78-year-old Richard Harnish appeared in La Crosse County Court for his sentence hearing after sexually assaulting a 17-year-old.
News 8 Now's Michael Germain was at the courthouse this morning and has the details. Good evening, Michael.
Ken and Emily, Harnish is being charged with soliciting a child for prostitution, 4th-degree sexual assault, and 2 counts of causing a child older than 13 to view and listen to sexual activity. The victim also appeared in court today where he provided his impact statement. Now, according to La Crosse police, on March 26th, they were dispatched to a call on Loomis Street where officers were originally responding to a welfare check, later learning it was an assault call. During an interview with the responding officer, the victim says Harnish was stalking him frequently, visiting him at work. The victim said during his impact statement that being sexually assaulted by Harnish has affected his life on a day-to-day basis.
Our actions are what define us when nobody is watching. Rich, your actions have sent me to a mental hospital because I attempted to kill myself twice. I've been to every single court appearance and I've not seen one bit of remorse from you. And it's like I did everything wrong. It's about time to own up for your actions.
Harnish's sister also gave a statement to the court saying she doesn't believe her brother has the longevity to survive in prison because of heart failure, type 2 diabetes, and skin cancer. Richard Harnish was sentenced to 3 years behind bars, 3 years extended supervision, and probation for preying on the 17-year-old victim.
All right, thank you, Michael. Bond is set for a Wisconsin man accused of killing his former partner while she was pregnant. A Chippewa County judge has set a $1 million cash bond for 26-year-old Jose Dominguez Garcia. Dominguez Garcia is accused of killing his former girlfriend in 2020 while she was pregnant with another man's baby. A warrant for his arrest was issued in December 2021. He was arrested in Missouri on Thanksgiving and was brought back to Wisconsin shortly after. Dominguez Garcia will be back in court for a preliminary hearing.
The man accused of a La Crosse drive-by shooting is competent to stand trial. That's according to an evaluation submitted in La Crosse County Court. DeAndrew Grant had previously claimed mental incompetence for charges related to a June drive-by shooting near Polito's Pizza. The last 2 competency exams had been inconclusive. Judge Gloria Doyle today says Grant can argue this latest exam in a hearing next week. Grant is charged with 29 felonies, including 6 counts of attempted first-degree intentional homicide.
5 people are injured after a bus accident in Chippewa County. According to the Chippewa Falls School Superintendent, a bus carrying students from Jim Falls Elementary School was involved in an accident Tuesday afternoon in the town of Anson. The bus driver and 2 students were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The cause of the accident is still under investigation.
Yeah, so far today we've had just some cloud covers begin to break up this afternoon and this evening. That's a good thing. Temperatures have begun to increase. That as we expected, that's going to improve tomorrow given the lookout that we're going to see some 50s. But today it was a little bit cooler than we've had. But 41 degrees in La Crosse, up to 37 in Ladysmith. But look to the west, you can notice those temperatures are all the way up to the mid to upper 40s. If you look wider to the west or longer, you can see the 50s to even 60s out to the west. We are going to see some of that air move over to the area as we get into Thursday and even Friday. Right now you can see the warm front is pushed to the east. A little bit of sprinkles or flurries associated with it, but nothing other than cloud cover for La Crosse and mostly for Eau Claire. But that's beginning to approach. Otherwise, this evening, fairly seasonable. It's a little bit breezy this evening, but otherwise, we'll have decreasing clouds up to about 36 only, so still not too bad. And for Eau Claire, too, just getting down to the low 30s. Once again, not too bad for early December with some high clouds. Otherwise, as we look ahead to tomorrow, you can ditch the winter gear because we're going to probably warm up to maybe some record level heat, but definitely going to be the 50s. We'll break down how long these 50s last, but we do have some snow or rain in the forecast. I'll show that a little bit later in the broadcast.
All right, Craig. Thanks very much. Well, Governor Tony Evers vetoing a bill today that would have outlawed gender-affirming care for minors. Evers had promised to block any proposals from the Wisconsin legislature that he deems harmful to queer youth. The Republican-led legislature passed that bill in October. It would have banned surgeries, puberty blockers, and hormones for transgender youth. Bill supporters argue gender-affirming care is difficult to reverse and that medical opinions on that care could change in the future.
A Dane County judge issued a ruling striking down Wisconsin's abortion ban. The judge ruled the 1849 law does not ban abortion procedures in the state. In a tentative order the judge issued back in July, she indicated that she would rule the 1849 law only banned violent acts on pregnant women that would also cause a fetus to die, and that consensual abortions were not included in that law.
We're still really thrilled to have this this resolved at least in Dane County Circuit Court, and are hopeful that the court's decision really instills maybe some confidence in other healthcare providers and systems around the state, and offers them the reassurance that abortion is not illegal in Wisconsin and that they can provide the full scope of reproductive health care.
Planned Parenthood previously resumed abortions in both Madison and Milwaukee back in September, while they waited for the judge's ruling. Wisconsin's Right to Life called yesterday's ruling, quote, truly disappointing for all Wisconsinites.
6 people are dead and 3 others injured after a day-long series of attacks in multiple Texas cities.
So far, investigators say only one person was responsible, and the suspect's parents were among the victims. Texas authorities say the violence started with a shooting Tuesday morning near a high school in Austin.
About an hour later, a man and woman were found dead inside an Austin home, and about 4 hours after that, a cyclist was shot. His injuries are non-life-threatening.
Later in the afternoon, authorities received a call about a burglary. When police arrived, they found 2 more people dead. Authorities say the suspect then exchanged gunfire with an Austin police officer who saw him in a backyard. The suspect, 34-year-old Shane James, was finally arrested after crashing his car during a chase. It was then that police linked the suspect to a pair of killings near San Antonio. It's believed those deaths happened before the attacks in Austin. The suspect is charged with capital murder in some of the cases. Extreme rain and flooding is pounding the Northwest. More than 6 inches of rain have fallen over 2 days in parts of Washington and Oregon. At least 1 person has died after drowning in a swollen creek, and another person is missing. One river in the northern part of Washington state set a new record height, peaking over 23 feet. The storm extends south into Oregon, including Tillamook, where homeowners are getting creative to try and keep the floodwater out.
Put retaining walls around the whole place with drain plug holes, and we have sump pumps running. That's keeping all the water back. New challenges, new heights we're dealing with this time.
Back in Washington, more than 3 inches of rain in 24 hours led to this collapse in Cowlitz County, destroying a section of State Route 503. Workers are unsure how long that road will be closed. The National Weather Service says some of these rivers won't drop below flood stage until later this week. Well, just ahead, a flood of lawmakers are leaving the nation's capital. A look at who's leaving and how the retirements could affect the upcoming presidential race. We'll be right back.
Help make a difference to children and families this holiday season. Donate $15 or a new unwrapped toy to any home furniture showroom, and we'll give you 7% tax relief savings when you spend $4.99 or more. Share the joy during Toys for Tax, only at Home Furniture.
Kitchen and bath updates are 2 of the most valuable home improvement projects to increase value and add beauty. Mad City is Wisconsin's trusted interior remodeling expert, specializing in modern kitchen cabinet refacing and custom walk-in shower solutions. Avoid lengthy renovations. Your project will only take days, not weeks. Call now during our end-of-year savings event for 75% off installation of a new bath, shower, or cabinet refacing project with no interest and no payments till 2025. Senior and military discounts. Call during this program for a free $50 Walmart gift card with estimate. Plus a bonus. The first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with bath, shower, or cabinet refacing purchase. Use it for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
Turn the key and open the door to your next home with a home loan from Ultra. With a variety of loan options, from buying your very first home to building the home of your dreams, we're here to help make it happen with a local connection you trust. Our professional loan experts are with you every step of the home buying process and through the life of your loan, making it easy to handle your finances and getting you back to what matters most. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Great gifts this holiday season at Menards. Store your tools and organize your garage with the Masterforce 19-drawer tool chest. Easily access your tools with a patented raise and release system. The Masterforce tool chest is $1099.98. Tackle the toughest jobs with Metabo Power Tools. The 18-volt brushless, cordless brad nailer provides innovative solutions, keeping your job site more productive than ever. This Metabo cordless brad nailer is just $199.99. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
Season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, get interest-free financing for 3 years on Tempur-Pedic mattresses, plus a $300 shopping card with free white glove delivery and a 120-night comfort guarantee. Tempur-Pedic mattresses available at Home Sleep Express.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
In the presidential race, tonight's fourth Republican debate will feature 4 candidates. And once again, the front-runner, former President Donald Trump, will skip it.
In just 40 days, voting begins with the Iowa caucuses. And sources tell CBS News they expect former Ambassador Nikki Haley, who is rising in the polls and winning more support from donors, to try and outshine Florida Governor Ron DeSantis at tonight's debate in Alabama. But she and others still face daunting odds against Trump, who commands wide support in the party.
In Davenport Tuesday night, Trump focused on President Biden. He pledged to wield sweeping executive power on day one if he's elected, which Biden officials warned were the words of a possible dictator.
President Biden, meanwhile, has returned to Washington from fundraisers in Boston. There, he told donors he's not sure if he would be seeking a second term if his predecessor wasn't in the race.
In New York, candidates are already lining up for the congressional seat once held by George Santos. He was expelled from the House Friday after a scathing ethics report.
Other lawmakers, though, are leaving on their own. Nearly 40 members of the Senate and House have announced their retirement, and others are thinking about doing the same. Nearly half of the U.S. House has served 5 years or less, and now is losing some more of its institutional memory.
Oregon's Earl Blumenauer is leaving after 27 years, and California's Anna Eshoo, who served since the start of the Clinton administration and passed more than 60 bills.
Do I worry about the state that the House of Representatives is in? I certainly do. So many constituents have asked me, how can you stand it? It's so polarized. It's so toxic. My response every time has been the same. That is it tough? Yes. But America is worth it.
Congress will lose a Republican military doctor who helped save the life of colleague Steve Scalise. Scalise was wounded in a Virginia shooting spree in 2017. 2 of the retirements could impact the race for the White House.
Minnesota Democrat Dean Phillips is challenging President Biden, and West Virginia Senator John Manchin is thinking about doing the same.
Coming up, don't let the pigeon drive the bus.
The author behind the Pigeon children's books writes another just in time for the holiday season. We'll get a sneak peek in just a bit.
And we have record warm temperatures maybe coming for the next 2 days, 50s, but we do have some rain or snow that could impact your weekend plans. I'll break all that down on your First Warn weather update after the break.
It's time for the Chris Kindle Market on Water Street in downtown Sparta. Visit Sparta's traditional European winter market for local artisan wares, baked goods, glue vine, handmade ornaments, and more. Go to bikesparta.com for a complete list of events or visit us on Facebook.
Bring the family to Snowy Ridge Tree Farm in Westby. Find your Christmas tree and a great family adventure. Cut your own or choose from our pre-cut selection. Bring your family for a fun holiday tradition. Snowy Ridge Tree Farm, Westby.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile. the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you. Which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
Don't go into the new year with that old bathtub. Replace it with a sleek, modern walk-in shower from Mad City Baths, installed in as little as 1 day, with premium wall colors including Othello, Arctic Ice, and Sierra Sand, infused with Microban antimicrobial protection for easy cleaning. Mad City is your trusted interior remodeling expert, also specializing in kitchen cabinet refacing solutions. Call now during our end-of-year savings event and receive 75% off installation of a new bath, shower, or cabinet refacing project with no interest and no payments till 2025. Plus, call during this program for a free $50 Walmart gift card with estimate. And as a bonus, the first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with bath, shower, or cabinet refacing purchase. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
Snowy Ridge Tree Farm. We're more than trees. Bring the kids and enjoy the zip lines, hot chocolate, and cookies. Stop in the cabin for our locally crafted gifts. Bring the family to Snowy Ridge Tree Farm in Westby.
It's time for the Chris Kindle Market on Water Street in downtown Sparta. Shop artisan vendors, food, and spirits in over 27 huts. Enjoy hot chocolate, cider, or find the beer housel in Creekside. For more information, go to bikesparta.com or visit us on Facebook.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Best-selling author and illustrator Mo Willems is taking one of his beloved characters on a holiday adventure.
20 years ago, the pigeon made his debut in the children's classic, Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. 8 more books have followed.
So his latest is Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Sleigh. It contains, like other books in the series, a page that's meant to be yelled. Willems stopped by CBS Mornings to give a little demonstration.
You gotta give me the nose, though, because it only works with a good nose.
Okay.
Right? So I'm going to turn the page and I go, let me drive the sleigh!
No!
Oh boy, Willems says he includes a yelling page because children don't often feel heard.
He also says he designed the pigeon to look like a 5-year-old drew it so that kids can think they make their own pigeon book. Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Sleigh is on sale now.
It just goes to show you can make a children's book about practically anything.
Pretty much,
Come up with a wild idea and put it out into the universe and it'll become a best-selling book.
Yeah, and I'm sure the parents love the screaming portion in the house during reading time.
Oh, gosh. Getting everyone all riled up. Well, what about it, Greg? Do you think the pigeons are going to be warm outside this week?
Yeah, they certainly will. That yelling will really wake you up if you're sleeping with that. But boy, the pigeons will definitely be feeling the warmth here for the next couple days. In fact, Eau Claire might actually get record level temperatures tomorrow since it's fairly low record at 49. They should be in the 50s. The next day, Friday, is no different. Actually, maybe a little degrees warmer for both locations. Unfortunately, the record highs go up a little bit, including 60. So probably unlikely we'll see it, but we're going to get fairly close with some of the areas further south and southern areas mid to upper 50s. So by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, we'll see the winds turn around. Look at the temperatures, upper 20s to low 30s at 5. So it's going to be fairly mild overnight, and then basically on and off cloud cover tomorrow, but plenty of sunshine. See the temperatures all the way up into the 50s by afternoon. With just some clouds cover, we'll have a southeast wind that'll begin to pick up. As going into Thursday night, it'll be even milder. As you notice, temperatures at 8 p.m. we're still in the 40s. That temperature is just barely going to get below 40 probably by the time you get to Friday morning. So waking up Friday, it's definitely going to feel more almost like spring-like in some signs. Really, if you look at the big picture, once that passes through, here's the system that we're watching with the cold front, and it's also going to play a factor in what we get this weekend with regards to precipitation. But as we go into Friday, we'll start seeing increasing clouds, increasing wind. The front really doesn't come through until the evening hours, and that's why we'll still have a warm day Friday. But notice to the south, here comes the rain or snow beginning to lift north. We're going to be tracking that, and along with the system to the north, they're also going to play a part. As we look at the temperatures in the meantime, you can see we're going to be 15 to 25 degrees above average through Friday. Behind this through the weekend, still pretty seasonal, and even going into next week, we're not going to see that much of a cold air. As you can notice, there's no literally blue across the map as we go through Monday into Tuesday. Once again, it's still going to be pretty seasonal. We just won't see the 50s that we've had this week. Regarding that system that we're watching, once again, as it stalls to the south, we're going to have two systems. One lifts to the north, one to the backside. As I mentioned a couple times, we're going to slide it southeastward. So we're going to see some rain or snow with this. Snow accumulation is going to be a potential as it lifts to the north at Saturday night through Sunday. And how much? Still a lot of question marks on this. Most of this should be pushing out by Sunday, but still, once again, if you do have plans from about Friday night through early Sunday, we have to keep an eye on exactly where this rain or snow falls. But once again, we do expect something. We just don't know where the accumulation will be. This will lift out, so most of the day Sunday should be fairly dry. So we're going to keep an eye on this as we get closer to it. Once we get through that, next week still looks fairly dry. Storm track stays well to the north. Not expecting any big type of systems, at least for the first half. There's your travel impacts right there. We're looking at basically a Friday through Sunday. And once again, we don't know the accumulation. We do know breezy conditions, so we'll keep an eye on that. If you do have travel plans, just stay tuned for any updates, especially if you go further north. But for tomorrow, 50s is really going to be the rule for most locations. 52 in La Crosse as we go further south. They might actually be in the mid-50s further south. So once again, very mild conditions, 15 to 20 degrees above average all the way to the north, 52 in Belair too, and all the way up as we get further north to Chippewa Falls and Ladysmith, upper 40s to near 50. And that doesn't change as we go through Friday. We might actually get a couple degrees warmer before then we get a little bit of rain or snow. Saturday into Sunday, we'll keep an eye on that. Otherwise, the temperatures next week are all pretty much where we should be, off and on a few degrees. So we'll keep an eye on that weekend system, but otherwise enjoy the 50s for the next couple of days.
All right,
my mom said, tell that Greg I laugh every time he says it's going to warm up to the 50s because they're getting 80s in Houston this weekend. She's like, oh, it's hilarious that it's warming up to the 50s there.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it says that.
Well, when we come back, Time Magazine announces the 2023 Person of the Year.
And their reasoning for choosing a pop icon next.
Attention seniors, be safe with your affordable tub-to-shower conversion or enjoy an all-new bathroom. Contact the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. High quality at lower prices.
I did know that back pain, foot pain come along with the job of waiting tables, but since getting the arch supports from the Good Feet store, I have had no pain. I'm more positive. It's like opening up a whole new life, like sunshine coming out.
See how we can help you too at the Good Feet store.
If you're stuck between choosing to spend on a vacation or finally updating your kitchen or bathroom, with Mad City, you can do both. Mad City is your trusted interior remodeling expert, specializing in modern kitchen cabinet refacing and custom walk-in shower solutions. If your kitchen needs a facelift or your bathroom needs a makeover, what are you waiting for? It's our end-of-year savings event to receive 75% off installation of a new bath, shower, or cabinet refacing project with no interest and no payments till 2025. Call during this program for a free $50 Walmart gift card with estimate. And last chance during this program to get the bonus. The first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with bath, shower, or cabinet refacing purchase. Use it for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
Stop into Lee Bakkens this December for our holiday gift event. Rent anything in the store and get an additional item rent-free as our gift. Rent a TV and get a gaming system as our gift to you. Rent a living room group and take home one of our new classic arcade machines as our gift. Stop in to check out our new arrivals. Get the best gifts for your home this holiday season during our holiday gift event. All month long at Lee Bakkens Rent to Own.
What you want, when you want it. Lee Bakkens Rent to Own.
Dr. Mehta knows pain.
Oftentimes, I see patients with pain in their knees, their hips, their back, and it's actually coming from their feet.
Her suggestion?
It's as easy as going into a Good Feet store.
Come in for your free arch support fitting.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show, inspiring stories.
I can do it!
That's right! The biggest stars.
I love Jennifer! Weekdays at 4 on News 8. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, Time Magazine out with its 2023 Person of the Year, and while there were some big-time contenders for the title, including Barbie and King Charles, many Americans are probably not surprised who won.
It's Taylor Swift, of course,
There we go.
the insanely popular singer who is just about everywhere this year, from a whirlwind concert tour, a blockbuster movie, and even a high-profile celebrity romance.
Time says what the 33-year-old accomplished this year exists beyond measurement.
And a lot of why we picked her is, you know, look, she makes wonderful music. She is both the writer and the hero of her own story, which is kind of this incredible idea. But she's also giving us a larger narrative about who she is in popular culture. And she's doing it in a way that I don't think anyone else has really done before.
So Swift is the first figure from the arts to be named Person of the Year for her success as an entertainer.
And as for the sports World Cup winner, and as for sports, World Cup winner Lionel Messi is Time's Athlete of the Year. The magazine calls him arguably the best soccer player of all time.
Yep.
I'm going to have to say I agree with both of those.
I think they're both very fitting with
Yeah.
the reach that they have in their roles, absolutely.
The economic boost and
Oh,
bringing
yes.
people together the way they did, well deserved.
Absolutely. All right, we'll have one more check of your forecast from Greg right after this.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our winter freezer filler bundle. Call and order yours today. Eat healthy. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
We're celebrating 100 years of business here at Wesco and Sparta. 100 years of furniture, 100 years of appliances, 100 years of mattresses, 100 years of flooring and windows. We'd like to say thank you to our customers by giving up to 23% off everything in the store. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Thank you from 1923 to 2023, and tell them Peyton sent you.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's huge gift sale is going on now. We're your one-stop shop for the holidays with a huge selection of unique gifts at unbeatable prices. Like this flexible LED grow light, $24.99. This 25-piece Craftsman screwdriver set, only $29.99. Save $15 on this Schumacher multi-amp wheel charger. And get huge savings on this 36-piece Rubbermaid food storage set, just $9.99.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
College is more than the knowledge you gain. It's a place to cultivate your curiosity. It's where you explore the potential and what's next. It's where you find the tenacity to rise, rather than settle for good enough. It's a series of moments that add up to form your future self. It's where what you want is within reach, on your terms. It's where you find a career, not just a job. Western Technical College. Discover what you're made of.
Now is the perfect time to save at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. You'll find store-wide sale prices and we'll pay the sales tax. Drury's makes it easier than ever to furnish your home with top-quality name-brand furniture. And right now, you'll save with store-wide sale prices and we'll even pay your sales tax. Don't miss this incredible offer. Store-wide sale prices and we pay the sales tax. It's only happening for a short time at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Voted your favorite furniture store.
Start your holiday shopping with the Holman Locker and Meat Market. Order a double smoked ham, prime rib, fresh turkey, or smoked salmon. Create a custom gift basket. Don't forget the beer and the best beef jerky for your get-together. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
All right, the 50s are back. Tomorrow we are keeping an eye on Friday night through Sunday for some rain or snow and then cooling off next week, but definitely enjoy mild conditions for the next couple days.
Looks good.
Yeah, thanks for joining us tonight at 5.
We'll see you at 6.